Thank you very much, Vanessa. Thank you very much, Tina. Good morning to everyone. I'm just gonna share my. I'm just gonna switch on my camera so that everyone can see me. Please just confirm if you can see me.
Yes.
Thank you for the confirmation. Let me just share my screen.
Yun, pinaling couple times.
Please confirm, guys, if you can see my screen.
Yes, we can see it.
Thank you very much. I'd like to clap hands for everyone who has joined today because 8 o'clock is quite early, and I know candidates they tend to be lazy, but I can see you guys are in for IAC. Guys, you must forgive me if I switch from IAC to ITC because I know it is ITC. Okay. To start off, my name is Anesu Miranda Mwakayeni. I passed ITC in June 2024, and yes, I'm among those 14% who passed. I joined Endunamoo when I was, thank you very much. I joined Endunamoo when I was doing my undergrad. It was in 2021. I joined because I was having challenges with management accounting, and somebody told me about Rendani. That's how I ended up joining Endunamoo. From my undergrad, I went to CTA. I was with Endunamoo again. Unfortunately, I didn't make it on my first attempt of CTA in 2022. I didn't even qualify to write exams. That's how bad my marks were. But that didn't demotivate me. I knew that it's going to end in CASA. And up to now, I still believe that it's going to end in CASA. And so from CTA, it was an obvious choice that I'm going to stick with Endunamoo. So the reason why I'm emphasizing Endunamoo's program is because I've used it, I've tested it. They are so helpful. What you just need to do is follow the given program. If you're having any challenges, the lectures are there for you. Okay? Before I go any further, I just wanted to highlight most of the key challenges that I faced. Guys, if you have any questions, if you want to say something, you can just barge in. I don't mind. My key challenges during the ITC program was balancing study and work. When I was doing my ITC, I was already done with my articles. And now I was on a different position. I was now in management position. So the workload was too much. I was needed maybe at work 12 hours, and I still need to study. And the ITC workload on its own, it's a lot. Yeah, you're getting shocked. I will be working 12 hours a day. ITC workload also, guys, it's a lot. Procrastination. I used to spend hours on my phone because now I'm like, okay, I'm tired. I need to reward myself. Let me go on my phone. And whenever I used to check now the calendar, checking how many days do I have left to prepare for the exams. Hey guys, that thing used to give me anxiety. But with God, everything is possible. Everything that we do, we put God first. So those are the strategies that I end up coming up with, right? Those are the strategies that worked for me. If you guys want, you can implement them, you can change them, you can edit them so that they can suit your needs, right? So for balancing work and study, I would create a schedule that accounts for both working and studying so that I know next week we're going to have an in-class test, we're going to have this and this, so I need to study this before that. And also on the work side, I used to plan like that. And whenever I'm at work, and if it's not busy, I don't know how flexible if you guys are working or you guys are full-time, but for those who are working, what I used to do is in the office when it's not busy, I used to put on one earphone, right? And then just listen to the lectures, in the background. Not watching anything, but, just listening. I discovered that the more you listen to something, the more you capture it. So let's say we were having auditing classes with Unati or management accounting with Rendani last night, and there are certain parts that I missed. The following morning, when the office is not busy, I just play that. And then that helped me a lot. And managing workload of studies, just make summaries of important topics or the topics that you know what they're challenging. Put the formulas down. Put the key things that you know you're going to forget down. Go out, make like, what do they call it? A placard. Whenever you're not studying, like full on the desk, but you're just refreshing, take those placards, just be going through them. ITC is about doing your studies 24/7. What do I mean by that? Even when you are relaxing, start talking about financial instruments. I know it is crazy, but the moment you make it a lifestyle, the more your studies become easier to you. And procrastination, how I tackled it is I limited my distractions. Sorry. I disconnected my television because I realized that I need to be a CA rather than watch other people on TV. I'm not saying everyone must do it, but if you know that you're spending if you know that you're spending too much time on the TV than on your books, you don't need that TV. I deleted all my social media accounts, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, because I didn't need them at that time. I needed to pass ITC, right? And practice all your questions and exam conditions. This is the song that you're going to hear throughout this journey. Me too, I was irritated about it. Everyone is coming, is telling us, practice all your questions under exam conditions. But it helped. Get used to that stress of being in the exam. Get used to timing yourself so that when the exam day comes, you're not going to be tired. Because on that day, guys, you must remember there's a lot of things that are involved. Emotions. You feel like you want to cry. Now you can't be tired because you are not used to sitting under exam conditions. Start now. There is still time. We are in November. There is December. I know a lot of people, they say December is not a month, it's a lifestyle. No, it doesn't apply to you guys. December, when others are buying, come with your IFRS standards next to the bride stand. When they are flipping the meat, you are flagging your standards. It's not a lifestyle to you guys. Okay. Personally, on the Endunamoo program, I've gained a lot of professional and personal growth. Professionally, It helped me to be an analytical thinker. I'm now paying attention to detail. I can even see the improvement in my work, and it has improved my communication skills, because in ITC they want you to communicate clearly. So that's why it helped me in terms of that. Then personally, I've developed more discipline. You could see I woke up 8 o'clock. I was in your class, guys. That's discipline, resilience, and ability to manage time effectively. Time is very important when you're a candidate. Do not do things that are not necessary. Do not do things that are not going to contribute towards your goals, right? And then if you develop those characters, sorry, is someone saying anything? Okay. It's not an easy road, candidates. It's rough. It is rough. But wake up every day, motivate yourself, know what you're working towards, right? Put God first. Tell God, God, you started this journey with me, you're not going to leave me. This applies to all candidates who are repeating and who are doing it the first time. If you are repeating, you're not a failure, because God was pushing you. God was preparing you for a faster speed. You're just going to nail now the exam and APC one time. To the first timers, push. Let us push. Guys, even when you're tired, as a candidate, we don't use emotions, we don't use feelings. So whenever you're feeling tired, just tell yourself, Anesu told us that we don't use feelings. So that feeling of tiredness is irrelevant. Okay, guys? Obviously, throughout this journey, you're going to need support. You're going to need resources. You can't do it alone. Endunamoo offers mentors, and the lecturers are available 24/7. They are readily available. Throughout my journey, I'd like to just acknowledge that my parents were there. They were my support system. Even in the days when I felt like, no, I want to give up, they were always there for me. If you have other people around you who are doing ITC, my advice is create a group. Create a group. What is the use of that group? The use of that group is you're going to be holding each other accountable, right? You're going to set a timetable. You're going to set thus we need to attempt these questions and everything. And maybe on a weekly basis, you sit, you go through that, so that accountability, it helps you, like, you won't feel lazy because you have to report to somebody. Endunamoo has got mentorship programs. Please get a mentor. A mentor is someone who's gonna help you emotionally. They have been there. They know how the road is. They give you practical help, right? So when it's time to choose mentors, please go and fill in those forms. I don't know if it's still forms or this year you guys are just automatically getting mentors. But whatever that thing is, just get a mentor, someone who can relate, someone who's been through that journey, and then they can pull you out. Remember, the goal is for us to pull each other out, right? Your CTA study material, they are so essential. On the website, on Endunamoo's platform, I'm sure you have access to those CTA study materials. Go through them. But now, do not say, I'm starting again to go through CTA study material so that I can come to attempt the questions. There is no time for that. You've already passed CTA. You already know what is happening. Start with the questions. You know the topics that you're not strong on. Go back to the CTA study material. It is there on Endunamoo's website. If it's not there, ask your lecturer. There's there's groups on Telegram or on WhatsApp. Ask them. Those people, they are always there to help you. And their resources are available 24/7. Do not be afraid to ask for help, because the moment you're going to be afraid to ask for help, then nobody's gonna help you. We're gonna think that you're okay, but the platform is saying we are here for you. The material is there. So, guys, any questions so far? Anyone wants to share how their weaknesses and their strength? Because I can't just be talking alone, guys. Come. Anyone with weaknesses? Okay, come with your weakness, and then we're gonna come with your weakness / challenge. Then
It's
we're
time
gonna come up with a
management.
strategy for you. Sorry?
I'm saying I struggle with time management during exam time.
Okay. During exam time.
Yes.
Okay. So your time management, is it because you're spending so much time on one question that you know and you want to
No.
maximize your marks,
The
or
scenario the scenario is usually long. It's long.
scenario? Okay.
Sorry?
So I think the problem is your pace of reading things, right? And it's normal. It's very normal. I experienced the same thing at one point, but it just means that when you are reading the scenario, you're trying to understand everything at once, right? So this is my tip to you. Read the scenario first, right? Not rushing, but just highlighting the triggers. Okay, highlight the triggers, and then you go to your question, read the question. Only when you read the question, you come back to your scenario, because now you already have an outline of, okay, this question is talking about this IFRS 9 in paragraph 10, then there's console in paragraph 2, and then the question is asking you about console. So if the question is asking you about console, you're no longer going to go to paragraph 10 where there's IFRS 9. You're going to go to paragraph 2 with this the group. Am I making sense? Okay. When you go to that paragraph, then that's where you read to understand. Because from my experience, the more you're going to try to read and understand the whole scenario, there is no time for that. There's definitely no time for that. Is that fine? Are you going to try that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. The last person?
Anesu, how are you?
I'm good, Mukaram.
Congratulations on your pass, and thank you so much for taking your time to come talk to us. So for me, I struggle with procrastination, and also during the exam, like my stress levels are so high that I kind of like make stupid mistakes. So I know the work, but my mind just looks over either reading the question wrong or the required wrong, and then writing something that was not even asked.
Okay, I hear you. It's an unfortunate thing that everyone, we experience that exam anxiety and everything, because an exam is not it's not a day-to-day thing. That's why it is called an examination. You're being tested, so obviously you can feel that some type of way. But my advice to you is attempt all the exam, the pre-exam, I don't know what they call, I forgot how they call it. But those pre-exams that Endunamoo has, I think it happens twice within the duration of the program. Attempt those and see if you can try to manage your anxiety and that exam stress level on that. Because the reason why Endunamoo has got those mock exams, it's because they're trying also to help us, strategize how are we going to be controlling our feelings, our emotions on the actual exam date. So my advice is use the Endunamoo exams as practice, right? Now you know your weakness. When you are in the exam, you're telling yourself, Mukaram, read the question. Somebody told me, a lecturer told me, I won't mention their names, but they told me that the aim is not to finish the paper. The aim is to pass. We are not perfectionists. We just want to collect the marks and we move. Are you answered, Mukaram?
Yes, thank you so much for the advice. I really appreciate it.
Okay, it's a pleasure. Okay, guys, let's reflect. Let's reflect on this whole journey. From my side, I wish somebody had told me that this preparing for this exam is like you're sprinting when you're running, or you're sprinting when you're running. What do I mean like that? There is no time to slow down. The pace that you start with, do not slow down. Do not say, no, we are still in November. Let me push in November so that in December I can have my holiday in December. We start strong, we end strong, right? There is no time to procrastinate. There is no time to slow down because there are no shortcuts in this journey. You have to stay strong and you're going to finish strong. Believe in yourself. You've already passed CTA. CTA is the hardest. Believe in yourself. And even in the moments that you feel that this thing is impossible, even in those moments when you're questioning yourself whether you can do it or not, just tell yourself you can do it. Just tell yourself you can do it. Okay? Plan your study time. Do a weekly plan. Adjust it on how are you going to be taking your breaks. If you're working, okay, I'm coming back from work at 4 o'clock. From 4 to 5, you're cooking or you're relaxing, but plan yourself. Stick to your plan. I used to cry whenever I never used to stick to my plan. I used to cry, and then that used to increase my stress level, but at some point, it helped me. It really helped me. And take care of yourself, guys. This program is not only preparing you for passing and becoming a CA, it's preparing you for so many challenges. It is a challenge, and everyone is going to pass. Take care of yourself, eat healthy, eat some fruits, sit on the sun a few minutes. You are a plant, even though you are a human being, but you are a plant. You need to be watered, you need sunlight. If you are one of those people who go to the gym, not for hours. Not for hours. Go to the gym, 1 hour, run on the treadmill. It's fine. Relax your body, relax your mind. You need to be healthy, you need to be fit for this exam. Do not neglect your well-being. Get enough sleep. Take breaks when you can. I used to study 3 hours, break for 1 hour, 3 hours, break for 1 hour. But Sundays, I don't want to lie. Sundays, I used to abuse myself. Sundays, I used to go even 5 hours without a break. Sundays, my timetable used to cover 8 to 9 hours of study. Because that's the only day that I never used to have any distractions. So plan yourself. You know which days are you going to be available. You know which days you don't have any distractions. Study 8 hours. It's possible. It is possible. People do it. I have done it. You can also do it. There's nothing special about me, but you are special and you are going to pass this exam. Guys, I thank you. I thank you for taking time to listen to me. Giving me an opportunity to wake up early on a Saturday, but it was just in my heart that I need to talk to somebody. I need to tell somebody that if I could do it, you can also do it. Put God first. Early in the morning, wake up and tell God that, God, you know the plans that you have for me. You put me in this position because you know I'm going to be a CA. And not only that, I'm going to be a good CA. I'm going to be a great CA. And I'm going to put Endunamoo's name on the map. It's already on the map, but we need a bigger map. So, guys, keep going. Cry if you feel like crying, because it helps. But keep going, keep striving. Do not give up. You thank yourself later. Any questions? Anyone who want to say thank you, Anesu? I'm listening.
Thank you, Anesu.
Thank you so much, Anisu.
It's a pleasure, guys. Okay, Vanessa, I think I'm done here.